But now I'm sure there's a big woohoo at the end. I've never actually tried to finish it, but that's the point of that one. This one is kind of nice, actually. It teaches them a little bit of it works on their math skills. We'll put it like that. 3 what 1 equals 3. Well, that'd be 3 times or divided by. But either way, you click on the thingamajig up here. Click on the operator up here and then click again on the question mark. And if you hear the woohoo, I guess that means you got it right. Actually, I want to see what it says if you get it wrong. Okay, it just went. Alright, and this is Pong. And it pissed me off the first few times I tried to get it to work because up and down on the keyboard wouldn't scroll the paddle, and scrolling up and down with the mouse wouldn't scroll the paddle. And then after looking a little more closely, when it flashes these directions by, you see that it can only use keys to go up and down, not the arrows, which is kind of aggravating. But you can specify 1 player, 2 player. It says multiplayer. I've never actually seen what the hell multiplayer means. I guess it means 2 players against the computer. I'm not sure. Actually, we'll find out together. Huh. I guess that means the computer can move the paddle, and also so can you. If you don't, the left side, if you don't move it yourself, then the computer starts moving it. Alright, so that covers the Child's Play suite. When you go to exit, oh yeah, I meant to point something out. Down here at the bottom, there's actually a menu. You can't see it on my computer. I guess it's because this is meant to be displayed at 1024 by 768. Well, my screen is actually 1680 by 1050. And by the time it resizes the width, the height goes off the screen. I guess it doesn't resize right. But anyway, there's actually a menu down here. The help right here, if you can see the top of the question mark, and the top of the stop sign is the exit. And you hit Y or N to confirm you're exiting. But anyway, if you've got a squarish monitor, I'm sure it'll look better for you. Alright, the next games, or I shouldn't call these games, but it used to be called edutainment, this menu, but now they actually call it education. The next one is the GComPriz Educational Suite. And it's actually a nice one too. It looks nicer than the Child's Play, but I think the Child's Play is a little bit better to begin with. You'll have 2 options for it. One of them is an administrative console. Ooh, what a lovely time to get the hiccups. One of them is an administrative console for the suite. And you can develop classes and groups and assign different lessons to the classes and groups. That way, you know, for example, you got 2 kids that are 3 and 4, and then 2 others that are 10 and 13. You can actually, you know, designate what games each range of kids is allowed to play. I'm not going to cover how to set that up because, to be honest, I don't even know. I haven't messed with it. I don't see a need for it. If your kids can't play a game because it's too advanced for them, they're probably not going to play it. They're probably just going to quit and play one that they can play. Or you could just tell them, play this game. But anyway, you can set that up if you actually are in charge of a lot of kids. But the suite itself has a lot of options and a lot of little games. Some of them don't really care too much for. Some of them are actually nice. The menu right here is aggravating because it's not in order from skill, or in order of skill level, from simple to advanced. The most simple one right here is right here, this little cat holding the keyboard and mouse, and it teaches the kids basic keyboard and mouse principles. This first one, they just move this little, they click with the scrubber on each one of these little blocks. And as you can see, when you click on a block to make it disappear, you actually still see part of it. That's aggravating as hell, but the block is actually gone. It's not just a piece of the block you still got to erase. But anyway, and another thing that threw me off for the longest time was trying to figure out which part of this scrubber that the sponge that you see is actually the point that's clicking, and it's actually the center water drop is considered your crosshairs of your cursor. But anyway, you can click this little house icon to keep going back to the main menu. This little fishy game, my little 3-year-old nerd, she likes it, and you just click on the fish. It's that simple. And it teaches the kids mouse skills, how to move the mouse around, when to click on the mouse. Once you get so far in the game, it switches over to a little more difficult level to where they've got to actually double click to get rid of the fish. And it so teaches, brings their skills up a little more. Haha, I win. No, anyway, that also, by the way, question mark is for the help. And there's the prerequisite telling you what things that over here in this menu are required to have been completed before this one can be understood, or what skills a kid probably needs to have before this game can be played, the goal of the game, and then the manual, how to play the game. And there's configuration, I don't know what the hell this does, and there's not a tooltip for it, and I don't know what that does. So the next one is just moving the mouse left and right, trying to wipe the things out. You don't have to click, you just move it left and right. And the next one is watering the flowers. This one teaches them how to keep their hands steady. You begin, it's not that intuitive by looking at it, but you begin right here on the left, and you push where the end of this red drop, or this red clog is. You follow it, or push it out with your mouse. And if they slip off the path, it goes back in and clogs the whole pipe again. But anyway, the whole point to it is push all this stuff out of the pipe with your mouse, and you can water the flowers. It's pretty simple, but it just teaches them how to keep their hands steady. I don't know why they didn't choose a different image for that, because if that does not even look right. But anyway, I think they should change the artwork for that game. Connect the dots, it kind of goes without saying. It's connect the dots. I mean, what else more do you want? And it goes into making teddy bears and Santa Claus and all kinds of other crap. Soccer. What the hell is it? I hate when it does that. I don't know how to play this. I actually haven't even messed with it. Click twice on the balloon to shoot it. Oh, that's a ball. That's not a balloon. Oh. I think I see what's going on. I guess depending on the way you how quick you click twice depends on if you get a score or not. If you click once and then hold on a second and click again, then the penguin catches it. But if you click twice at a semi-fast rate, then you'll score a goal. I guess it's a double clicking. Teaches the kids how to double click. This double click to make the things go away. The next one would be logically ABCs. And this game I can't get to work. It says you got to install voice packages, but even after I installed voice packages, still wouldn't work. And this one I don't remember. Oh, this one's kind of neat. You got to look at this word right here in the box. Click I'm ready, and then start reading these words as they go by. And then when these words stop scrolling by, you got to click whether you've seen that word displayed or not. And the point of this is, I guess, reading, making sure that you remember what you read. I don't know, but yeah. Well, anyway, it's a reading skills game, and here you've got the missing letter for the picture. For example, we got an airplane missing the P in plane, and a picture of an airplane to help the kid understand what the word's supposed to mean. And then you just click on the missing letter, and you get a nice little anyway. This is a picture and word association game. You've got a picture over here, a word over here, 3 words over here. Click on the word that belongs to the picture. And then this is the same as the first one, except the words go straight down. I don't understand why they made two versions of it. I don't know. I think this one's kind of pointless. But hey, there it is. And this one, you drag the picture onto the word it belongs to, on top of the word it belongs to.